Just do DMs are turned off. Okay. Just do viewer open verse until it works. Okay, all right, y'all ready? Y'all ready for viewers open verse? DM Yursi. I heard his recent beats, they're fire. Roblox? Y'all want me to play Roblox? Confessions with viewers? I didn't hit it though. Look. Make a beat live. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You guys are gonna leave, bro. It'd be so boring. Like I would take forever to make a beat. Let me see. All right, so it's 180 to do confessions with viewers, but I do want to do hot takes with you guys. I definitely want to do hot takes with you guys. So that happened regardless. Or actually, y'all want to join Discord now? We could do it. We could do it. I feel like I need a little break though. Gosh. But I didn't really do much. Watch something? Okay. All right, bet. Let's do it. 6 hours. Okay. I'm doing it, guys. 6 hours. Oh, shit. All right. All right. Nah, not right now. Nectar's like later. Do you fuck with anime? Yeah, I do. I like One Piece. Uh, my first anime ever was Dragon Ball Z Kai specifically. I didn't really like GT. Uh, or the other ones, but the one that really got me into anime was One Punch Man. Black Clover, I tried. Shower Time? What? Black Clover, I tried to watch it with this girl, and I didn't really like it. W LARP? What? I watched Fire Force. I don't really like it. I tried watching Chainsaw Man. I can't do it. Bleach. I need to actually like give a chance. The first few episodes is just not really it for me. Hunter x Hunter. I gotta try more episodes, but so far, nah. Uh, I don't know. Did they take it off of Crunchyroll? I tried looking up on Crunchyroll and it's gone. You watched? Yeah, I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Nah, not for me. I can't wait to watch you sleep tonight, boy. What? Baruto? Bro, I have a friend who really likes Baruto. And it's good, honestly. I say it's good. I say it's good. See, the thing about this, I don't have to worry about rushing. We could just, conversate, do stuff. I feel like my favorite segment today is gonna be the Discord call with you guys. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Damn, I look homeless right now, bro. I'm going through it, bro. But it'll be okay. It will be okay. We gonna be okay. Nah, I love you guys for real, bro. That I be in my head all the time, so I feel like streaming has really helped me. And you guys make me funny. You guys make me laugh. Even if you guys tell a little bit too many gay jokes, you guys do make my day better. So, I'm gonna be on live more often though. I'm gonna try to be on live more often. Uh yeah. 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 Viewer open verse. We could do that. But in a little bit. Let me watch something first. Let me watch something first. When is this 60-day double subathon? Bro, I gotta get through this first. I gotta watch this first, bro. You really keep boost, keep me going. And infinite when it's done, keep me going. And infinite sun, dun, 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 dun. Pussy bitch. Watch Nick Crowley. Okay, but a 10-minute nap with some with some relaxing music. What music though? Alright, let's watch something. Fuck it. Let's watch something. Too slimy. Stop it. I actually can't believe it's been 6 hours though. I will say, I think after the 24 hours, I might crash. I might crash. I might crash, bro. Location to react to? Why the hell would I relax to Location by Playboy Cardi?
Glock, yeah. Came with that bitch with a Glock, yeah. Came in that bitch with a mob, yeah. This is I'm about to some rock. Glocky, I put a lean on the rock. This is not
Glocky. I want a BK the Ruler feature. That's what I want. If I need my hoes, if I need my bitch, if I need my clothes, switch it up. If I need my clothes, if I need my hoes, switch it up. Just came back. What is Nick doing? I want BK the Ruler. Still bullying posted. Oh, I think I already said that. This nigga is farming hours. Of course, that's what you kind of low key have to do. All right, let's choose something to watch. Let's choose something to watch, guys. What do we want to... What's a YouTube video for us? Oh, I should eat. Yes, guys. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to watch something while I eat. And then we could do the open features together. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, guys. Okay? Diamond music videos. Oh, my God. Scary video? Okay, let's do it. Can somebody send me a video to watch, though? When does the subathon end? It ends at 4 p.m. tomorrow. 4 p.m., guys. What am I going to do? What is Avi Loop? Y'all want to watch this? Is it interesting, though? It's a really good video. Alright. Oh, I want to do this while I eat, though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really want to watch. We could do both. We could do both. Fuck it. I'm gonna heat up my food. I'm gonna heat up my food. Wait, why did you say no, bro? No, bro. The hell? I'm gonna watch what I want to watch. All right, I'm gonna do both. All right, so the next one is. All right, I'm gonna play a song for you guys while I heat up my food. I need to heat up my food. Let me heat up my food. Are you guys ready for confessions later and stuff? Or hot takes or anything like that? Yes, no, maybe so. Chicken and rice. Yes, you know it's chicken and rice, bro. Show local files. Okay. Y'all want to see my local files? What the hell? I don't really use local files. But it's really just some Travis. This was for, I forgot what it was for. Some Yeet.
Yes, I'm fly true, and I'm high too. I'm on X2, need my space suit. And you mad, oops. We step on your boots, we kill you.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, fuck. I accidentally, oh, shit. I remember this. Damn. Well, I had some Yeet leaks. They're somewhere, but... I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Why would you accept what? Move with me, you move with caution. Yeah.
Move with me, you move with caution. Yeah.
Bro, why was what?
512, she bought from Austin. Watching Family, got no
was just in my local files. I don't know, bro. I downloaded a lot of shit.
Heard the voicemail and she done lost it. Hear the silence, hear the water from the faucet. 1, 2, 3, we lasted longer than an auction. Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it. Time to fill up the wood with narcotics. Yeah, I'm up in the trees if you need me. Yeah, back up in the game, go for a 3P. Yeah, back up off the game and we need 3 feet. While I mix up the magic Houdini. I'm in the night, I'm in the night, I'm in the night, I'm in the night, yeah, rapping the night, yeah, I'm on my prime, yeah, we in the grind, bringing it down. I just like Houston, ooh, yeah, meet me at traffic spot, yeah, we got a bed, yeah, we got a pit stop, yeah.
That song is so good.
grown ass man was just a baby. Old friends hating, dissing maybe. I just spent the light 80. Off of B, I get wavy. I'm lazy, choosing my grade. The money my parents probably in your savings. My crib in the sky, this shit is safe haven. Life should be crazy, grown ass man was just a baby. Old friends hating, dissing maybe. I just spent the light 80. Off of B, I get wavy. I'm lazy, choosing my grade. The money my parents probably in your savings. My crib in the sky, this shit is safe haven. I know I don't own her, yeah. She give me head like diploma. Yeah, her skin is all mocha. She rapping this shit like a token. I'm rap about this, she bending over. She grabbing the chest and they choking. She standing straight up like a soldier. She falling right over my shoulder. I know I don't own her, yeah. She give me head like diploma. Yeah, her skin is all mocha. She rapping this shit like a token. I'm rap about this, she bending over. She grabbing the chest and they choking. She standing straight up like a soldier. She falling right over my shoulder. Shit, I'm confident, I'm rich, you know I'm staying with them big racks. Bentley continent, you know it's built up like it's Mad Max. I'm the tricks, my wrist, you know I went and got my swag back. I ain't hanging with no bitch if I ain't already tagged that. Ooh, got a mask like. It seems like Lil Uzi, now with this is gon' get last laugh. Smoking on my app, I hope he right, I ain't gon' pass that. She tryna get me top, I been to overdo the ass grab. She a lot, I thought I really know that she a nat. Bro told me to give him to her, but I did the lag pass. She keep tryna make me pay for her, I'm to smash that. I told her I can't even believe she tryna trap cat. Life should be crazy, grown ass man was just a baby. Old friends hating, dissing maybe. I just spent the light 80. Off of B, I get wavy. I'm lazy, choosing my grade. The money my parents probably in your savings. My crib in the sky, this shit is safe haven. Life should be crazy, grown ass man was just a baby. Old friends hating, dissing maybe. I just spent the light 80. Off of B, I get wavy. I'm lazy, choosing my grade. The money my parents probably in your savings. My crib in the sky, this shit is safe haven. I look at my comment, most of the niggas that probably be hating can't even afford a rollie. Whoa, why they little bitch tryna throw me? Why these niggas tryna find me? Whoa, why these niggas tryna lie me? Whoa, when I'm on point like a goalie. Yeah, got cheese in my pocket, stromboli. Yeah, got cheese in my pocket, that Kobe. Yeah, turn 24-8 to a Kobe. Whoa, that girl don't mean no need a host. Yeah, I'm up on my bread like a toe. Whoa, your bitch on my dick tryna work it. Your bitch on my dick tryna twerk it. The perky, it ain't even working. The flow said I think that it's working. Don't tell me like what is you worth? Not more than no racks in my purse. She asked me just why am I hurt? Cause I'm the one stuck right on her. She asked me why I'm hurt. Yeah. Life should be crazy, grown ass man was just a baby. Old friends hating, dissing maybe. I just spent the light 80. Off of B, I get wavy. I'm lazy, choosing my grade. The money my parents probably in your savings. My crib in the sky, this shit is safe haven. On this beat, will they let me or will they just reject me? Like me when I'm flexy, she said that shit too sexy. I think you should get glad, get back just like Hefty. She said she wanna sex me, text her back like yes please. She bout to go neck deep, delete all her texts when she text me. Cause I had her bestie, I lied to her, say she ain't messy. Been killing the game, 5 generations like ooh, don't need an XD. Speaking of XD, my hair where her chest be. Go, go. Now she don't go, money don't go, action go, Play-Doh go, bang wrong go, stay wrong go, chain clothes go. I tended my body, my soul, yeah, with my flesh be. Remember the days when I was broke, no nobody checked me. No, you know I be talking in code. It's usually diamonds and all the rest hours, but nowadays I gotta go. Nowadays I gotta go, go. Now she don't go. Money on go.
I really put that BS for you guys. Y'all heard the new Blood snippet? Or no? Put that Yoko on. Thank you, Wiz.
I was on slow-mo, went on a drill on my dolo. My jury all real, I ain't Ocho. Throw up the rap like it's promo. I'm really the rock, this ain't promo. Got a gun in my boot like it's polo. I hope GT don't leave Shiyoko. I'm so fresh, you dress like hobo. Get to that bands on my solo. Went on a...
Yeah, this one's crazy. This one's crazy. I gotta download that. Someone said streamers who capture their final moments live. Is that even okay to watch on Twitch? Streamers who capture their final moments live. That's so sad and so scary. Damn. Yes. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll watch that. Finna be you with these garbage ass takes? Oh wow. Wow. Oh my.
Jean Parmenov, real name Raphael Gravin, was once the largest French...
It's much more interesting. Don't watch this? Like, are you tired yet? No! I'm good, bro. This is nothing. Y'all are weirdos? This is real. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is real. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think I want to watch. Okay, what do you guys want me to watch, bro? I'm completely fine, bro. I'm completely fine. Do you guys think I'll last the full thing or no? Yeah, a swipe or pass video we could do, but y'all want to do it now, though? I don't think now's a good time. Okay, Aviloop. What the hell is that, bro? Alright, fuck it. Yeah, try to stay up with me, Damien. I appreciate it. 30 minutes? Nah. Let me see like the interesting one. Bro, I watched this one though, guys, and I didn't like it. Are you gonna sleep on stream or are you staying up? I'm gonna stay up. I do need a tire. I normally sleep like at 5 a.m. Yeah, this is my first 24 controversy. In my first 24 hours, bro. I'm about to make a song after I chill for a little bit. The chat is gonna make me. The chat is gonna send me their open. Is Nick Crowley better? Wait, that's him? Oh. 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 Wait. Oh. Y'all want to watch Mr. Swirl? Okay, guys, this is going to be a little scary, though. Oh, no. It might not be appropriate. It's more so disturbing.
Pattaya, Thailand. Two young brothers enter a local internet cafe take their seats and begin playing their favorite games. One boy was 13, and the other just 8. And together they sat there and played the way they always did, getting lost in their screens, wasting the day away, until one of the boys felt a tap on his shoulder. Standing there beside them was a similarly aged child, a stranger to the boys, but a friendly one who strikes up a conversation and eventually poses an offer. According to the unnamed child, he had a friend who lived close by that owned a special computer, one far better than the device they were currently using, and one that had any game you could ever dream of playing. And he was headed to that friend's home right now, but he didn't want to go alone. It was an offer that the boys just couldn't refuse, and considering the child was clearly around their age, they saw no red flags and agreed to go with him, following the boy to a nearby apartment building, then up 7 flights of stairs and into a dark room. But waiting for them inside that room wasn't some sort of supercharged computer, and it surely wasn't a friend of the boys. And instead, it was a monster in every sense of the word. A depraved soul who, years down the line, would go on to become one of the most notorious predators ever to walk this earth, an entity known only at the time as Mr. Swirl. And these children had just fallen into his trap.
Pedophile who has been the subject of a worldwide manhunt.
Who's now at the heart of a global manhunt.
Repeated abuse of a dozen or more underage computer software to obscure his own face in the picture.
Hey guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm currently working on 2 collaborative projects with my good friend Nexpo, aka Ryan. Together we made this channel.
Do you guys believe in hypnosis? I believe in hypnosis, bro.
Called Nick and Ryan, where we travel to some of the most haunted locations in the United States to try and see if we can go from being skeptics to...
You're 30? Bro? Really, bro? Okay. Alright, guys, I definitely believe it.
It's unclear if they
I believe you can get controlled. I believe in black magic, all that.
knew what they were looking for, or if they had just happened upon it by pure chance. But in
Oh, don't skip it? Oh. My bad. I thought it was like one of those ads. My bad.
Computer software to obscure his own face in the picture.
It is? Oh.
Hey guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm currently
Oh, you guys are so annoying, bruh.
a fan base over there, which has been super cool, and
I don't know who to believe.
storage unit, where beneath the piles of junk and making scenery for It's unclear if they knew what they were looking for, or if they had just happened upon it by pure chance. But in 2004, German police entered a long-forgotten storage unit, where beneath the piles of junk and old appliances, they'd unearth a single hard drive. Once plugged into the computer, the device revealed hundreds of images, some showing various locations, breathtaking scenery, delicious meals, and CP. The images showed scenes of depraved sexual abuse being done to individuals who were clearly minors, with this abuse being far worse than you'd ever imagine. And it wasn't just one child either, as across that hard drive seemed to be evidence of multiple separate instances of abuse, including images of 3 young boys taken in a dark apartment building. The discovery was horrid, though sadly all in a day's work for investigators who encountered things of this nature on a daily basis, and it's a discovery that likely would have never been discussed by the media after that one day had it not been for one unusual detail. Typically, in cases involving CP, those taking the photographs and performing the actual abuse will almost always go out of their way to ensure that they aren't shown on camera. That way, if authorities should stumble upon it, they would essentially be unidentifiable. However, the dozens of photos found on this particular hard drive were different. Because rather than hiding just out of frame like all the other predators seemed to do, the man behind these images had instead gone out of his way to ensure he was featured within them, shamelessly inserting himself into every single picture, even posing for them, before, during, and after he had changed the lives of these kids forever. And although his entire body was shown in these photographs, the only thing hiding his identity was the addition of a single effect, one that swirled the man's face into a distorted, pixelated mess, making him completely unrecognizable and leaving his face to look like this. There was something so disturbingly arrogant about it, a man posing with his victims while destroying their lives, hiding behind only a single swirl of color, almost as if he was taunting any investigators who might eventually find these images. And given the clear indications that this man was obviously a serial abuser, and likely still out there offending, tracking this anonymous figure down became priority one for law enforcement in the area. And it's there that he would be given his nickname, Mr. Swirl. And with the swirl being the only thing standing in the way of investigators getting to see his face, most would have assumed that identifying him would be a walk in the park. However, this was far from the case. As the images began to be dissected, it quickly became apparent that deciphering the sensor was going to be far more difficult than initially thought, and potentially even impossible, as the pixels had been scrambled in such a unique way that there wasn't any known method to unscramble it. And quickly, what should have been their most valuable clue, the one that stood so tantalizingly close, became a lost cause, leaving investigators at their first dead end. Realizing that things were about to get much more difficult, the German police enlisted the help of an agency known as Interpol, an international crime-stopping organization with a special unit dedicated to resolving crimes against children. Interpol immediately began to get to work, attempting to decipher the photos in a different way, this time by using context clues in the pictures to track down where exactly they were taken, which in turn could tell them where this man was from and where the abuse was taking place. But this too unearthed yet another problem. The first batch of images was discovered to have come from Cambodia, but the next showed evidence that the man was in Vietnam, and then in Thailand, and potentially even South Korea as well. Rather than gaining clarity, the locations of these images instead made the search even wider, as the man was seemingly traveling from country to country, committing his crimes and then fleeing, thus never staying long enough for law enforcement to catch up with him, making it completely unclear to investigators where he was actually from. And given just how vast his travels were, at this point, it was realized that Mr. Swirl could be anywhere, a moving target, so to speak, and an active one as well. During the investigation, which would later be dubbed Operation Vico, in reference to Vietnam and Cambodia, which seemed to be the main sites of his abuse, investigators made a disturbing discovery: that Mr. Swirl's photographs were not exclusive to just that hard drive, as photo after photo began to appear on various online forums, with all of them featuring that disturbed, swirling face. The images were shared across the web seemingly straight from the man himself, and were sent out to various predatory groups that were filled with individuals just as sick as he was. Within these groups, it was considered a badge of honor to show your body and face within the content you made, thus leading to the sender becoming well respected among his peers, which showed us two things. One, that this was likely the reason why Mr. Swirl inserted himself in these photos, as it had led to him becoming a beloved member of their twisted community, in turn granting him access to all the CP he could want. And two, that the images found on the hard drive did not account for his whole body of work, as in these chat rooms and forums, police would find far more photos featuring their suspect, raising the total.
Bro, people who do that is like, oh my god, bro. I feel like jail is too easy. I feel like you low-key need the death penalty. For sure. Yeah, I don't know the appeal of that shit, bro. I don't. I really don't. Death penalty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Because death penalty is too easy, right? So then what do you do? Because I feel the same way about rapists. Because, like, okay, they deserve to die, but it's low-key too easy. Torture? Okay. Yeah, because you're torturing somebody else. So that's fair. In GTA. That was good. In GTA, of course. Yeah, torture for sure. But what kind of torture though? Waterboarding, perhaps? Waterboarding is a good idea. What else? What other torture methods do we know, guys? You don't know what that is? I think it was when you put a shirt over your face and you put water and you're basically suffocating. You're like drowning. Chinese water torture, what's that? Oh, we should look up torture methods. I'm sorry, guys. Is that weird? I kind of like look at. No, it's a little bit weird. Yeah, sorry. But I kind of like stuff like that. I used to see stuff like that. Okay. I used to no. Let me word it better. I used to find stuff like that interesting. Interesting. Like, oh my god, bro. Come on, bruh. No, not on no psychopathic shit. No, I don't like it, bro. No. Bro, oh my gosh. That's not what I meant, bro. It's not what I meant. Like, for example, you guys know Criminal Minds and stuff like that? I'm just interested in those things. Stuff like that, bro. Come on. Is there something you need to tell us? Alright, bro.
From a few dozen to nearly 300. By this point, Mr. Swirl had been untraceable. Authorities were essentially searching for a ghost, and though these new images must have felt like a gut punch at first, they would eventually prove to be integral to their investigation, as for the first time in their hunt, Mr. Swirl had made a key error. Within these postings, Mr. Swirl had forgotten to hide his IP address, in turn revealing the general area in which they had been sent, with the location being Vancouver, Canada. This break revealed the key detail that he had some sort of tie to Vancouver, and that he was likely a sex tourist, someone who traveled.
Sorry, I don't mean to pause so much. So your IP address, you can, like, did I just, like, find the general area of someone, like, just that easy? I know it might be a dumb question. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, shit.
To countries that have loose laws around their age of consent in order to be able to abuse children without any repercussions, with Mr. Swirl clearly doing the same thing, visiting multiple countries in Asia, making his material, coming home and then sharing it with his friends. It certainly didn't solve the case, but it was finally a step in the right direction, and unbeknownst to the team working on Operation Vico, they were quickly approaching an even bigger revelation. As authorities were working hard on pinning down Mr. Swirl's location, some members of the team held on hope that the images themselves could still be unscrambled, and upon digging a bit deeper, one member of the team would actually recognize the swirl as having come from a fairly standard editing program, which revealed something. The swirl effect wasn't like a typical sensor or blur. Those effects completely mask or even remove the pixels from the actual photograph, making them nearly impossible to decipher. But this effect did neither of those things, and instead it simply rearranged the pixels of the man's face into a swirling pattern, meaning that this image still contained all of its original pixels, and Mr. Swirl's face was somewhere in this picture. They just had to piece it together. And so, in what must have felt like a Hail Mary at the time, an investigator put one of the images into that very same editing software, then clicked that very same swirl effect, and simply reversed it.
Really?
Which in turn led to this. In an investigation that started all the way back in 2004, finally, Mr. Swirl's face was revealed with a single click a whole 3 years later, confirming not only what the man looked like, but also that it was truly just one man behind the swirl. And now, all they had to do was find him. Interpol first started their search by sending this man's image to every single police station the network had access to, asking if anyone across the world had a criminal in their database who might match this photo, but this attempt would fall flat, indicating that whoever this man was, he likely had no prior criminal record. Time was clearly of the essence, and they knew that with every waking moment, Mr. Swirl could be adding to his list of growing
Why do they always have that look?
And wanting to act fast, Interpol made a fairly unprecedented decision. They reached out to every single major news outlet across the world and asked them to show this man's face on their broadcast to help bring this predator to justice.
Really?
Additionally, the images
I would think that they would hide the fact that they know what he looks like. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking.
Of Mr. Swirl's face were also plastered in all corners of the
Also,
internet. And
also,
within just one day, the story was quite
also the topic of, can I say it on here? See pizza or whatever. That the topic of that, bro. There's this creator I think named, I can't remember. Yeah, cheese pizza. There's this creator, bro. What's his name? His name. His name is Huda. No. Not Huda. What the fuck? His name is. Is it Hugo? I don't know. He's known for like mogging. Bro, yes. Bro, he still has supporters. Even though it's confirmed that he did that from his mouth, from his own mouth, people are still like, still Mogs. We need you back. We forgive you. Bro, the fact that people forget that is so wild to me, bro. So wild. People literally support that. It's a really weird place, bro. It's a really weird place. It also does show how much you can get away with while being attractive. If he never looked like that, no one would support him. But because he looks like that, people still support him. Which is odd. But then you'll see the same person do the same thing to the same magnitude, but he'll be 300 pounds, receding hairline, bald, glasses, ugly, and he'll get the worst treatment in the world. Even though they did the same thing, they're both fucked up in the same manner. That is insane, bro. Wow. I've never understood. When I saw those comments, I was just disgusted. I'm like, damn, bro, you support someone doing that? Oh, man, bro.
literally everywhere. What started as a small search for an anonymous man had become an international manhunt overnight. And within just hours,
Yeah, Chad does what Chad wants. Oh my god, bro.
Mr. Swirl's face were also plastered in all corners of the internet. And within just one day, the story was quite literally everywhere. What started as a small search for an anonymous man had become an international manhunt overnight. And within just hours, Mr. Swirl would be anonymous no more.
Damn.
A top news story this hour. The worldwide search for a suspected pedophile is concentrated in Thailand this morning. We now know the suspect is a Canadian. The CBC's Michael McAuliffe reports from Bangkok.
This morning, Interpol announced they now believe they know who the man is. He's been identified as a Canadian, 32-year-old Christopher Paul Neal.
His name is Christopher Paul Neal. Not only did Neal's face and body match perfectly with Mr. Swirl, but he also had grown up just outside of Vancouver where the IP was tracked to. And he had moved from country to country across Asia in recent years, countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand. The resemblance was so undeniable that even one of his own family members came forward to help identify him. Christopher Neal was in fact Mr. Swirl, a discovery that came with some disturbing revelations. As it turns out, Christopher Neal was actually working as a children's English teacher, a job he had held in each of the countries he was discovered to have abused young boys in, making it likely that he used this position of power to lure in children from his classes to eventually abuse them and share their photos online. Along with this, it was also revealed that he had used his relationships with young boys to help lure in other children for him to assault. As looking back on the story that started this video, he had recruited a clueless child he knew to lure those two brothers back to his apartment. This discovery also shined a spotlight on his social media pages, and specifically his MySpace page, where he chillingly wrote, "Loving Asia, will I ever come back?" while in the midst of his abuse spree. But for me, one of the most shocking revelations was that those images that he had posted during the investigation weren't actually posted to his computer. At some point in the early 2000s, Neil had stopped home for a brief vacation to visit his family, and while there, he decided to upload all of his CP to his internet friends. But rather than using his personal device or a public computer, he instead broke into his own brother's laptop and uploaded his content there. That way, the images would be tracked to his brother and not him, which explained why he never bothered to hide his IP address. The more they learned, the more disturbed the story became, as even at the time they discovered his identity, it was revealed that he had currently been working in South Korea as a teacher. But when the officers arrived to arrest the man, he was already long gone. Having certainly seen his face all over the news, Christopher made the decision to flee the country, being spotted in this image captured at an airport in Thailand, as he had flown to the country likely in an attempt to find refuge. Throughout the following days and weeks, his likeness would turn up time and time again in the country, indicating that he was somewhere in Thailand hiding out. And having cornered him in the region, it wouldn't take long for police to knock on the door of an abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, in which Christopher Neal happened to be hiding, bringing the multi-year search for Mr. Squirrel to an end.
It's crazy how they can find someone that quick. We don't cover his face now.
Following his arrest by Thai police, Neal will be
Why so embarrassed, bro?
charged for his assault on those 3 young boys from the internet cafe, as it was the only crime they could prove had taken place in their country, and with it carried a prison sentence of 5 years. Admittedly, the sentencing was light, but the plan was to have Neal turned over to Canadian
Wait, maybe I misheard that.
place in those 3 young boys from the internet cafe, as it was the only crime they could prove. Following his arrest by Thai police, Neal will be charged for his assault on those 3 young boys from the internet cafe, as it was the only crime they could prove had taken place in their country, and with it carried a prison sentence of 5 years. Admittedly, the sentencing was light.
So even if they... What? No, but even if they didn't charge him for the other stuff, even if it's just for that, how the hell is that 5 years?
But the plan was to have Neal turned over to Canadian authorities after he did his time in Thailand, where they would also prosecute him all over again, with the hope being that they could do the same thing with countries like Cambodia and Vietnam, and essentially force him to live out his life in prison. However, when the sentence was completed in 2012, and Christopher was deported back to Canada,
And he's smiling, bro. I'm telling you, bro, people like that need to... I can't say it on Twitch, bro, but just, like, go away forever. That's fucked up, bro. That's very fucked up to do that. Fucked up isn't even the word. I feel like... I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's almost like you have to be possessed to do something like that. I think it's just deeper than, oh, you're a bad human being. I think you've been possessed with something. You've watched something. You've experienced something allow you to, like, even think to do that. Like, that's not even... Damn, bro.
the shocking decision was made to allow Christopher Neal to walk free.
Yeah, that too. Too much porn could do that too. Yes, absolutely. But most people and stuff like that go into like a way deeper, like they go into crazy categories. Which that's the problem with porn. Porn slowly leads you to other categories. Especially the pop-up stuff. The pop-up stuff that you never see, it just makes you like, wait, what's that? And then it makes you slowly more curious. Then you get bored of that. Then you move on to the next thing. Then you, wait, what's that? Then you get into something like fucking bestiality or some shit. You know how weird that is? How the fuck do you, like, how the fuck? Like, I've never even thought about that shit. Like, just the thought of that is just like, what? That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, and it all starts from somewhere. It starts off light. That's why it's low-key the worst addiction. It's actually on the level of certain drugs. And it fucks up your dopamine. It just ruins your life, bro. Basically. Ruins your life. If I'm being honest, bro, it almost ruined my life. I'm being so honest. I never got into, I don't even know why I'm being vulnerable, bro. But I never got into crazy shit. Never did. I swear. Like, I'm being 100% vulnerable with you guys. But it did almost drain my life because it just ruined, like, my, like, perception of reality. And it made me, how do I word this? Okay, I'm gonna describe it. It's probably not gonna make sense, but it made me not feel like me anymore. It made me feel like a shell of myself. That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, derealize. Okay, that's the word. Yeah, it just I had no energy, no motivation to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Not even less of myself. It didn't I didn't I feel like I was living inside of my body and like I was like an imposter in my own body. Does that make sense? That's literally what it felt because I had a genuine problem, bro. A genuine problem. Like you have to remember, I don't do anything. I don't. The only time I step out of the house is grocery shopping, the gym.